Are you kidding me? This can't be happening again. I already knew the pain of losing a crew. Just 1 month earlier, a phone call, a debris field in the Puget Sound. Aaron, Lois, and Steve were gone, along with any hope of knowing why. The memorial service, hundreds of uniforms, flight suits, thousands of tears, 3 sets of empty boots, 3 helmets. The rooftop helipad was far below us when I heard the engine die. We dropped, striking the edge of the building. The rotor blades exploded into shrapnel. We were falling, ricocheting between buildings. I closed my eyes and tried to make myself small. I knew the mechanisms of injury, blunt force, impalement, high-speed energy transfers. I was facing aft. It was dark. I couldn't see. It seemed like forever we were falling, and since there was nothing I could do, I had time to think. This time, it would be my empty flight boots and helmet in front of the flowers. How could my flight family go through this again? How could my own family, my friends? Seconds later, I found myself kneeling in the dirt next to the wreckage of our helicopter, checking my partner's pupils. She was unconscious. I don't think I gave a second thought to our patient. Our pilot got him out. What do you need? How can we help you? My chief flight nurse asked a few days later. I wasn't used to being on the receiving end of that question. I was the caregiver. I was a seasoned nurse, used to taking care of other people's trauma. But when I'd crawled out of our helicopter, the person that I had been was gone. I looked the same, but I didn't feel the same. I had invisible wounds that I couldn't understand or define. One thing I did know. We could learn from this accident. How could we not learn from this accident? We survived. We could tell the story that Aaron, Lois, and Steve could not. What went right? What went wrong? Would we have the courage to look closely, to extricate the hard lessons from the wreckage? Would anyone listen? I continued to fly because I did and still do strongly believe in the mission of air medicine. But my wounds were not healing. And so I had to let go of this job, this career that I loved. I was lost in the middle of a life I did not recognize. Years later, as I continue to move forward, still trying to navigate the ripple effect from the crash, I find myself constantly looking back, especially when I think of all of those who carry on the air medical mission, and when I hear of yet another crash. I flash back to my chief flight nurse's question. What do I need? I need to know that history won't repeat itself for anyone else. That will help me heal.